And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Automation, the car company Tycoon game. How is everyone today? Good, good. We are designing an SUV. It is 1989. We're designing an SUV for, well, civilian and military usage. And here we have the baseline. And I named it the Paulus. It should not be called the Paulus. It should be called... not Caravan. Caravan's a Dodge name. The Marco. Named, of course, after Marco Polo. Haha. Alright, so let's get that. Nah, that should be fine. Move ahead a step. Alright, good. So there we go. Car trim 1. This will be the DOD entry alpha. Alright, let's give it a darker green. And of course we're giving it all-wheel drive because, well, why not? Okay, so for the DOD entry alpha, let's see. Let's take, well, we still have indicators on DOD vehicles, so we'll leave those on. Let's go with a, handles first. Alright, so let's put these on. Like so. And then like so. Flip that around. There we go. So we're kind of assuming that the door swings the opposite direction that it usually does. Right, so it's actually swinging out to the back there. Okay. And we'll put another one in... Oh, right, I can't put those in the back, can I? Alright, so that should be fine. We'll take care of the vents in a little bit, because the problem with the vents as they stand now is that I'm not certain about how to work them. Alright? Same with the bonnet or the hood. I'm not certain. So we'll see. We'll just go on to engine design and do that. Alright, so we're going to go with a V8 flat plane with an aluminum block. Engine family 1. The power hauler. Let's call it that. Okay. So let's see how big we can make this thing. Alright, so basically we're designing this thing for a high torque, for a low RPM high torque engine. Alright. And we're apparently going with a 8.5 liter engine. Okay. So let's see. Let's go with an overhead cam. And that with an aluminum head block. Alright. So that should be good. Let's move ahead a little bit. Forged. 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 Alright, so we're looking at 4 full forged engine components. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Let's keep that where it is. Let's actually reduce our cam profile down quite a bit. Okay, because we want decent low-end performance on this thing. Let's turbocharge it. Yeah, okay. Let's turbocharge. Let's go water to air large. Okay. Theoretical boost, effective boost. So we're looking at a 2,000 RPM, a peak around 3,000 RPM. Okay. What if I reduce my AR ratio a little bit? Oh, let's bring that up a little bit. there. Something around 6,000 RPM is going to be our primary boost. We're getting boost up. Okay, so boost is happening a little bit earlier. That's good. Get the quality up a little bit. Single point electronic fuel injection seems like a good idea to me. Max power high. Yeah, okay, so we'll go with that. We're going to go with regular with a race intake on it. And we're apparently a little wide. Oh, it's the width on the turbine. Ooh, okay. So let's see. Let's go back to our family design. So it looks like... there we go. 8.7 liter. Okay. Eek. So it's basically an 8.7 liter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. Alright. Injection. Race intake. Regular. We're going to have to rich up the fuel mixture. I have no doubt about that. Let's get that up to about 6,500. Short cast, doubles, make them wider. Three-way cat, no cat, it's military. Three-way cat, straight through, straight through. All right, so let's get that a shot. Let's see if this thing blows up. It's going to blow up. Yep, it blew up. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We don't like that happening at all. Where are... Oh, gosh. Okay, so we have to up our fuel mixture by quite a bit. Max RPM being too high, max RPM being too high. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's a lot of error messages. All at once. What do you mean RPM's too high? How low does your RPM have to go? Oh, because it has such a high headspace. Okay, yeah, that explains it. So at 5,000 RPM, well, let's get it at least working vaguely. 146 horsepower? Are you kidding me? Of course, the sucker is barely... Oh, because engine's running rich, reducing the... Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to do something with the boost down there. Alright, so let's say we're running on premium, because oftentimes they tend to use jet fuel in the military. And let's do this. That's a little high. We'll do that. Engine is running rich and reducing the power output. Okay, great. So let's see. Well, first things first, let's make sure that we actually have exhaust that can do the job. And let's go none and none. Just for testing purposes, kids. And then... Let's see. Yeah, okay, so we have to do that. What if I do that? No real change. Okay. So, what if we drop our max boost a little bit? Well... There we go. Alright, so this is going to be hard to turbo then. Very hard for this thing to turbo. Alright, so this is only pushing 384 horsepower. Interesting. What else if we go to naturally aspirated? 393. Okay. That's good to see. Okay. And then we can turn down the fuel mixture a little bit. And there we go. 434 horsepower. At... Oh, let's crank this guy all the way up. Oh, failure conditions. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let's fix this. Let's get the stroke down to something a little bit more reasonable here. Let's put that there, and then let's see. Okay, so it's fallen off. Oh, valve float. Interesting. Okay. That's over here, I think. So 460 horsepower. We got ourselves a bit more octane to play with over here. We can advance our mission timings. We're not too rich of a fuel mixture right now. Alright, we're not doing too bad to that. That looks pretty good there. So we're looking at about 466 horsepower on this thing. That's actually kind of worrying to me because we want to turbocharge this. So why don't we back down our ignition timing again? Yeah, I know I'm having valve float issues. And then let's back our compression down to about 9. Let's put the turbocharger back in her. Yes, I'm well aware you're complaining. Water to air medium. What if I go none? Okay, yeah, okay. Water. What about water to air large? Ooh. Okay, water to air large works. Let's make sure this thing still fits in the engine. Yes, it does. That's good to see. Okay. And then... So we can get that a bit earlier, though, I think, if I drop my AR ratio a little bit. $2,300. I don't want to drop it down that far. 280 horsepower. Alright, so compressor size needs to go up a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's good. And then we need to boost our... Let's turn our max boost up a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. And then over here, we're still only doing 284 horsepower. If we go back to, let's see. I mean, the torque's happening pretty early. That's nice. And so it's falling way off as we go down in power because the boost drops off. And then let's... there we go. There we go. So we're looking at an operating speed about 2,700 RPM, generating 845 newton meters of torque. If we raise our AR ratio more, that keeps going up. Okay, so we're looking at about, well... Okay, so we said 95, right? Also, what's the engine size in this variant? This is a 7.3 FE0T. There we go. Yes, I'm well aware that that's reducing power through the engine. That's great. We might, coming back here... Let's go to here. That's the best we have then, huh? Yeah, okay, so if we do that, right? Because we're capping out up here. So let's... Okay, so we're not quite capping there, but that's a bit more reliable. We're getting some valve float, which means we should probably raise our... Where is it? Cam profile just a bit. There we go. So that looks pretty good. Let's see. Can we get any more power by increasing our exhaust diameter? Yes! Good. Okay. Fuel octane 90.9. Good, 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 good. Boosting 590 horsepower. You know, I'd like to go bigger, but I think this thing's kind of limited in terms of its engine power here. So let's see how it sounds. It doesn't sound overly impressive. Okay, so we're going to go for a manual single clutch 5-speed. Oh god, look at that top speed. Really, guys, look at that top speed. That's insane. Now, of course, this thing would be loaded with cargo, so we're not going to see that. All right, we want good off-road. Manual locker on the off-road, 50-50. We'll see how that goes. All right, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's go chunky off-road tires. With 285s on the front and the rear. Look at those nice thick tires for off-road work. Steel tires for off-road work. Let's give them that nice, you know, plated look to them. Good quality tires for the military. All right, so I want to go with disc front and disc back. Let's go single pistons first. All right, disc front, disc back. Boost the quality a little bit. And let's go off-road skid tray, no downforce. Oh, right, we forgot that. All right, hold on. Engine. I want detail stats. Required cooling 332.4. That's a lot of cooling. Model. All right, so let's get the hood put on this thing, shall we? Grill. All right, we need a grill that isn't going to let bullets through. I'm tempted to go with this one. But here's what I'm going to do. Ooh, I like that one better. That one looks better. Look at this. Okay, and then we're going to want some more lights on this baby. I'm going to say those center ones are some sort of heavy-duty, you know, off-road halogen lamp shenanigans. Right? Right. Okay, good. We can go back to engine now. Trim. Okay, so we're trimming the car again. Oops. All right, sorry about that. For some reason the game decided to crash on me. All right. So what we're looking at. All right, we need airflow now. Coolant airflow. We need 330. Yeah, that's close enough for government work. Interior. All right. 8 seats, standard. No entertainment. We need power steering, though. Let's go with advanced 80s. All right, off-road. There we go. Twin tube, passive, off-road. Let's see how this baby looks. Yeah, okay, well, this doesn't help. Oh, gosh. Brake fade, engine. Don't like the engine, don't like the tires. Roll angle. I wish there was an option up here for, like, off-road. You know, I think it's down here somewhere, maybe. Overview status. Yeah, utility 82.4. I don't know what that means. Economy. Yeah, okay. All right, I understand that. Okay, understeer, so we have to fix all of this stuff. All right, that's fine. Honestly, the understeer oversteer looks pretty decent, to be honest with you guys. I mean... This honestly doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you guys. Let's set these back to 0. Let's see if we can do this with the tire weights. You want big, big, big tires on this baby, right? Because if we reduce this too much, we end up with more wheel spin. But what I also want to do here is get my power distribution squared away. Ooh, that's increasing it. Okay. Honestly, this is actually an easier way to fix your wheel spin. So look at about 42.58. That's not bad. Brake fade time. Let's go up to 75 on that. Alright, so we have rear tires. Oh gosh, look at this. Okay. So we can go with double pistons. And then... Huh, look at this. Alright, so the grab, we're going to have to go to a triple. Well, actually, if we go to vented triples. Let's do triple piston. There we go. Okay. And we're going to go with a single piston. We'll increase the size back here. Also, the reason we're upsizing these so much is because the vehicle, we need to have some pretty decent sized brakes just to get this thing to cooperate. You know, just to get that brake fade down, we have to have some pretty good sized brakes in this thing. Alright, we're now at the max. So let's go to vented in the front. Well, I guess we're venting in the back too. And even that, look at that. We still have brake fade issues because this thing's so heavy. And we're going to have to really crank this thing up. I mean, these are like full-on full-on racing brakes back here, guys. Yeah, the rear isn't just doing anything at all. We can actually decrease the sizing on that a little bit. There we go. Now we're getting some more brake fade. So that's about all we can do. We still have a little bit of brake fade, but actually, you know what? Let's go back. Well, let's finish this first. Did that do anything back here? Yeah, it did. Okay. How much cooling airflow do I need? About as much as I have there. Okay. So that should be... Well, that's about as good as we can do, to be honest with you guys. Alright, so that should be decent. What else do we have over here? Detail stats. What else are we losing on gearbox? Okay, that's fine. Brake pad type. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Engine. Not much I can do about that. Tires. Not much I can do about that. Rear axle is suspension options. Yeah, okay, not much I can do about that either. Alright. This is not a driver's car. This is definitely a... Practicality is off the top of the chart, though. Actually, if we go back to engine and then fuel injection, regular. Thank you very much. Jump back over to trim. Okay, weight went up. Average reliability, utility, economy is the same. Detail stats, please. Practicality went up. Good, good. Environmental resistance went sideways, I guess. Service cost should have gone down, but okay. Understeer, oversteer is the same. Not much we could do about any of that, really. Sportiness. Engine, understeer, oversteer, chassis stiffness. Yeah, brake fade. Torque curve. Yeah, okay. Dynamic response. I don't know what that actually means. Safety, weight, safety base, chassis options. All right, not too bad, not too bad at all. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. We now have ourselves a very, very nicely powered truck. Very practical. Not terrible in the emissions, actually. To be perfectly honest with you, not horrendous on it. Good amount of passenger space. Not a lot of cargo volume, but we can swap that around. Good utility value. Good off-road values, too. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you all for watching. And as always, guys, drive safe.